some chances we missed, and at the end like that we are happy. So there, and the day like today, so we are very happy to have these 3 points. It was really hard because it was not easy to win.
Robert Lewandowski's converted penalty 2 minutes before the half-hour mark sends Barcelona to the top of the table, with the Blaugrana ending Rayo Vallecano's 9-match unbeaten run in LaLiga, courtesy of a 1-0 win. Lack of clinical finishing from Yamal and Raphinha early were set right by Lewandowski, who stepped up to beat Batalla from the spot after 28 minutes, following Ciss foul on Inigo Martínez inside the penalty area. The deficit forced the visitors to move the ball with more urgency, and they looked to level the game just ahead of halftime through Frutos, only for an offside to be called on Neteca. Rayo Vallecano's goalkeeper was the hero in the second half, making a number of key interventions on Raphinha and Lewandowski to keep the deficit at 1, despite a total of 2.53 xG for Flick's side compared to 0.90 for Perez's. Frutos was given one final opportunity to steal a point at the death, but he couldn't turn his close-range header goalwards, much to Chesney's relief. As we can see, Barcelona started off in a 4-2-3-1, and so did Rayo Vallecano. We have Chesney in goal, Alejandro Balde, Inigo Martínez, Pau Cubarsí, Hector Fort, Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, Raphinha, Gavi, Yamal, and Robert Lewandowski. As for Rayo Vallecano, we have Batalla in goal, Ratu, Lejeune, Mumin, Chavaria, Diaz, Ciss, Frutos, Palazon, Garcia, and Teca. So when Barcelona built out from the back, the way Rayo Vallecano pressed in their mid-block was in a 4-4-2. So we got 4 here, we got 4 here, and we got 2 here. So if, let's say, Inigo Martínez is over here and he's passing the ball to one of these 3 guys over here, Rayo's forward is probably going to be pressing Chesney or Inigo. And so Pau Cubarsí steps up. Frenkie de Jong moves from the double pivot over here to form this back 3. Alejandro Balde moves up. And we got Hector Fort over here. So then in the midfield, we got Pedri and we got Gavi dropping from the number 10 position to over here. And so this guy is marking Balde, he's marking Pedri, we got this guy in Gavi. So it's, even though it's a zonal 4-4-2, it's still a man-to-man. And so to create that space, Lewandowski's moving in so that if Gavi wants to make the run, he can make the run, or if Lamine wants to move in, he can move in. And so the idea is to get one of these guys to move forward, create this space around here. And that is why Gavi's dropping deep. But not all the time will this happen. So in case that doesn't happen and they can't, and let's say Cubarsí has the ball and he can't find that clear pass over here, he's going to dribble the ball into the space around here, and he's going to connect with Lamine, and then Hector Fort is going to push up. What Rayo is going to try to do is they're going to try to win the ball in this area and then target this space around here. And so once they start targeting the transitions, what they do is if this guy gets the ball over here, he makes that run, Hector Fort bursts down, so does Pau Cubarsí. It's a transitional attack. This guy makes the run over here. And so if it's, let's say it's a double team over here, Barca's going to try to make it 2v1 so that this guy, two of Barca guys, and they're going to use the touch line to press this guy. So this guy's going to make the run over here, and he's going to try to connect with this guy. And at the start of the game, we saw in one of the plays that when he tried to connect with him, either Lamine or Gavi or one of the other midfielders would track this guy. But this wouldn't happen throughout the game. And therefore, in one instance, this guy, he was stuck here with two players and the touchline, and he made this back heel. And Rayo got this chance over here, and it was a beautiful chance, but obviously it did not work out. And in other instances, what happened was that if Barcelona have an overload over here, and Rayo's building out, or they won the ball, what they're going to do is they're going to try to switch the ball over around here or directly into this area, and they're going to make those runs. So Rayo played a lot of quick passes, long ones, or switches, or crosses all the way over here. And so this was the area they were trying to target, the left side, Hector Fort side, basically, because they knew that this side would probably be weak. And even if Jules Koundé had started, what Koundé does is he moves around this area or this area with Lamine tucking in. And so they know that there's this huge gap over here. And that is why generally this side, because Barcelona use this side to attack over here when they attack, they sometimes do attack with Balde, but they also attack with Pedri, who's pumping in the crosses to the far post. From this side, it's mostly Lamine doing that, and from this side, it's mostly Pedri, and if it's Alejandro Balde, he's mostly doing the ground crosses. And yet, of course, at times, targeting the far post.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon, en directe a RAC1. Tot i que sabem que el camí és molt llarg encara per davant, quin significat
We know that there's a long road ahead, but what significance do you give to going back top of the league?
Mantenir-vos al capdavant de la classificació donada la competitivitat que estem veient en els...
Do you think it's possible to stay here considering the competitiveness in the league this season?
So this is the same like I said before. I think it's not good to show always on the table because it's a long way. Now I'm really happy for the fans, for the club, because they deserved it that in this situation. And we always said that we're fighting till the end, and it changed nothing like that. We also have to fight till the end, and this is the way how we want to do it, match by match, and this is how we want to finish this season.
Mister, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. Adrián Alberts en directo para el arreglo de la serie Moguts de Ser Cataluña. Hoy a Robert Lewandowski ha parecido que no le gustaba mucho el cambio.
It looks as though Robert Lewandowski didn't like it being subbed off very much. Obviously, he scored the goal today. I'm not sure if you've spoken with him and maybe that you understand that there's footballers like Lewandowski who are so competitive that maybe they get like this. Maybe they need to understand they need to rest.
I think it's always for him because he wants to score goals and want to win. But it's my decision. I will make the decision about the team, not about individual players. So not about Levy. So I support him always. I give him always the chance to start, and I'm happy with his performance, and he scored today a very important goal. So, but I make the decision. I would change the players out, and they have to accept it.
Hola, Hansi, Elena Condis de la cadena COPE. Hoy Montjuic ha coreado en varias ocasiones el nombre de Pedri, en lo que lleva temporada y ha jugado más minutos que el curso pasado. ¿Cuál es el secreto por haber encontrado
many times? He's already played more minutes this season than all of last season. What's the secret to getting his best form back?
¿Qué habéis hecho de extra?
What have you done extra for him?
So the physical job I don't do. This is the fitness side is Julio Toysen and his team, and they make really fantastic job. The whole it's not only the fitness coaches, also the therapist, physio. They make a great job. So we have, and this is Deco's job. He made a good job in the beginning of the season when he planned all the new experts who come and help us to reach this level, and and if you see this how not only Petri but especially Petri played really fantastic. He's an outstanding player.
Hola, mister. ¿Qué tal? Buenas noches. Alejandro Segura en directo para Radio Marca. Hoy Frenkie de Jong ha vuelto a ser titular en el centro del campo. Para usted, Frenkie de Jong es titular indiscutible e inamovible a partir de ahora. Gracias.
An indisputable starter for you right now?
No, I said this I think in the last week. So I'm really happy about the level from the team, because in every position we have really great players. So and sometimes it's very easy to change these players. You can see today also when Casa came in, or we change Eric for Cooper. This is the thing what you want, and I said also to the team, it's very important at this level, but also in this period now where we are, the end of beginning of the end of the season. So the next weeks, month, it's important to have everyone on the highest level they can show, and at the moment they do it.
Buenas noches, mister. Josep Capel de Radio Nacional. Felicidades por la victoria. Hoy otra vez portería a cero, y esta temporada en Liga especialmente les estaba costando, y ahora ya llevan unas cuantas con la portería a cero. ¿Cómo de importante es?
You've struggled to get clean sheets so far this season, but in recent weeks you've picked up quite a few of them. How important do you think getting clean sheets is to win the league, and also does this reinforce your decision of starting Szczesny in goal as the #1 goalkeeper?
We will see. Now, today was the right decision, but at the end it's Iñaki also made a good job before, and he's really great goalkeeper. So at the moment is Tech the #1, and then today he saved us the 3 points. This is the important thing. Clean sheets always good, and I think also you can see it changed a little bit about the mentality. To playing against the ball, to defend really as one unit, we make it much better. So then in the first half of the season, when we suffered a little bit, I think it's really we improved a lot in this moment of the game, when we have to defend also, and for me today also Inigo was very important. in the in the defense and that we have the clean sheet. Víctor.
Hola, buenas noches, señor Flick. Víctor Lozano, en directo para el Radio Estadio Noche de Onda Cero. Le quería preguntar por la situación de Jules Koundé.
I wanted to ask you about Jules Koundé's situation. He didn't start the Frenchman today. Is the reason for that he came late again?
Si no cree que el perjuicio por un acto pues que sería de indisciplina es mucho mayor de lo que sería
do you think that maybe
el equipo pierde a un jugador, en este caso Koundé, importante,
the act of benching him because he's late is a bit too harsh? For example, Barca today lost a big player in Koundé. Do you think it's too harsh?
Wow, you know, this is, I said it before, and I think it's in a match day. Okay, you have for me before the match. You know, everyone as a player, when you're on the pitch, you know what to do. Okay, this is, and before we have maybe 2-3 appointment for the players, meetings, and this is very important that the players are there. And I think it's not very difficult to do this. Okay, and this is you know, it's not only about me. It's also about the players. It's also about the club, about the fans. I will. No, it's this is what I say now, but I don't want to say more because I want to speak with him. But you're right, he was too late. But it's a clear rule, so he cannot start, and this is what happens today. Germán.
Buenas noches, Hansi. Aquí. Germán Buena del diario Sport. Hoy se ha visto una imagen poco habitual de usted en el lanzamiento. Sí, disculpa. Sí, decía que hoy se ha visto una imagen poco habitual de usted.
Today we saw quite an unusual image from you. When Lewandowski was shooting his penalty, it's almost as if you couldn't look. You couldn't watch it. Is that a superstition of yours that gave Barca luck today?
Well, opposite. I look when penalty. That's okay. This is always I do the same like that. So also in Munich or with all my clubs, when we have penalty, I don't look there. I look also on the other side, and it helps. It helps, not 100%, but it helps a lot. Jordi Blanco.
Mister, Jordi Blanco de ESPN, ¿ha hecho alguna cosa mal Casado a sus ojos para haber perdido la...
Has Marc Casado done something to lose his starting spot? He hasn't started any of the last 5 games. Beforehand, he was one of the most nailed-on starters. Or something happened where De Jong's gone ahead of him, like Szczesny with Iñaki Peña.
No, it's... I also speak with the Casa because, you know, at the moment it's like this because Frenkie played really well. He have a good level and gives us also in ball possession, good moments and this we need and of course at the moment it's like this that Frenkie starts, but Casa also doing good. So it's not like this always when this play we are against the other one. No, it's not like this. We are one team and everyone has his job and when they play they have to play good and this is a normal thing.
¿Qué tal, Hansi? Aquí atrás, buenas noches, felicidades por la victoria, Carlos Monfort, en directo para el Twitch de Gigantes. Me gustaría saber si crees que el Rayo es uno de los mejores equipos en cuanto a juego que ha pasado por Madrid.
I wanted to know if maybe you think that Rayo are one of the best teams in terms of how they played, who have come to Montjuic, with how they play with the ball, how they played in transitions. Are they one of the best teams who've come here during your time at the club?
They're doing really good, and I can say it again. Inigo make a fantastic job. It's really good to see how they press, and you see that there's idea, and everyone is focused on that. And also with the ball, they have got a good build up and really good. They do it great, and yeah, you can say was one of the best teams here.
Hola, Hansi, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches, soy Juan Irigoyen del País. Recién hablabas de la importancia de Inigo, en su experiencia.
You recently spoke about the importance of Inigo Martínez, the importance of his experience. Is that what you need in games like this to maintain the calm in the team? Maybe, you know, that also explains Szczesny starting in goal.
Yes, I think it's very important that you have also the experienced players. So it's I think they give the whole team the confidence and we need, and you can see it in different moments in the match that they're doing really great, and it helps the team a lot, and this is why I said this also for Inigo, and of course Tech did also today a really great job.
Frank.
Hola Hansi, buenas noches. Frank Robert de Televisión Española. Nadie duda de la calidad de Lamine Yamal, es un jugadorazo, pero en Liga
no one doubts the quality of Lamine Yamal. He's an incredible player, but he hasn't scored in the league since October at the Bernabeu. Do you maybe need to speak to him and calm him down and tell him that the goals will come?
And the best thing is that you try it in the training, and he's doing that, and so one day it comes, and then maybe he scored more goals, or he scored so many goals he loves to score. So it's always about that. You have to train, you have to work hard on that, and at the end in the match you have to show it. And but he's doing good. He always try to attack, to create chances, and also to finish.
Only 1-0, but the team put a lot of soul, a lot of energy on the pitch just to give the 3 points.
I think it was not our most smooth or easy game. I think we can play a bit better, but the fighting spirit was very good. I think we suffered as a team, which gives us a lot. We kept a clean sheet, which is important, so this will give us confidence.
I don't know if we have to talk also about the other team, because Rayo played very well tonight, and you put another kind of way of playing tonight, the style that you can play in different ways.
Yeah, no, Rayo is a very good team. They are difficult to play against. They put a lot of pressure on you, and they do it good as a team. Their intensity is high. They can keep running for the entire game, so it's difficult to play them.
No. Intentaré siempre como entrenador, es verdad que acabo de empezar, mantenerme al margen de cualquier decisión arbitral, independientemente si unos días nos favorece, otros días nos penaliza. Empatizo mucho con ellos, tengo mi opinión propia de cada partido, pero no traspasaré esa línea.
Mister, buenas noches. Adrián Albets en directo en el larguero de la cadena SER. Insistiendo en este asunto, solo quiero saber si usted entiende por qué el VAR no ha avisado al árbitro en el agarrón que ha hecho Héctor Ford a Mumin, y si lo ha hecho cuando el futbolista del Rayo, en este caso Ciss, ha agarrado a Íñigo y ha pitado penalti. Si entiende por qué la diferencia.
Ya, pero si yo digo ahora que sí o que no entiendo, automáticamente el titular sale solo, y entonces no opinaré sobre ninguna decisión arbitral.
Hola, mister. Buenas noches. Gabriel Oliver para Punto Deportivo. El equipo llegó en una meritoria 6ª posición en la tabla con 35 puntos. De hecho, a pesar de la derrota, el Rayo se mantiene en la misma posición. Y pese a esa derrota, el equipo ha ofrecido una muy buena imagen. Esta imagen, y a pesar de la derrota, ¿qué sensaciones te deja? ¿Es el objetivo real del Rayo dar esta imagen y alcanzar los puestos europeos a final de temporada?
Bueno, en este primer momento, cuando todavía no han pasado ciertas horas, cierto tiempo, uno solo tiene amargor por la derrota, independientemente de si juegas muy bien o juegas muy mal. Después de esa fase siempre entramos en un proceso de analizar qué ha sucedido. A veces ganas, a veces pierdes y a veces empatas y obtienes diferentes conclusiones, y es probable que con el paso del tiempo encuentre muchas cosas que me dejen satisfecho y orgulloso por el partido que han disputado los jugadores del Rayo Vallecano. Pero ahora mismo pues uno está un poco dolido y bueno, no podemos estar contentos cuando se pierde. Es una de las máximas que un jugador de fútbol, un deportista o un entrenador en este caso tiene que tener. No puedes desviarte por una buena imagen, una buena actuación y deslizar la derrota sin pasar por ella. Creo que debemos estar dolidos y después de esto seguramente encontraremos virtudes que mantener de manera regular en lo que queda de temporada.
Hola Íñigo, buenas noches. Sebastián Murcia para la Popular Sport. Yo quería consultarle por el internacional rumano Andrei Ratiu. Hoy se le vio bastante suelto y con mucho poderío cuando se descargaba la ofensiva. ¿Sobre qué le hizo hincapié y también en el tanto defensivo que lo vi dándole muchas indicaciones? Gracias.
Bueno, Andrei está haciendo una temporada muy completa tanto a nivel defensivo como ofensivo y hoy tenía, en mi opinión, el jugador que más te exige a nivel defensivo de la Liga, que es Raphinha, porque es capaz de jugar por dentro, jugar por fuera, capaz de enganchar, capaz de desmarcar el espacio. Entonces, a nivel defensivo iba a estar exigido y la prueba era si era capaz de sostenerle y después poder darnos ese potencial ofensivo que él tiene. Creo que ha empezado un poco temeroso, como todo el equipo, y lo hemos pagado en cuanto a ocasiones precisamente de Raphinha en esos cortes de desmarque que hace, pero creo que luego después tanto el equipo como él han encontrado esa sensación de que podemos jugar contra estos jugadores, podemos hacer un buen partido y hemos visto el verdadero potencial tanto en ataque como en defensa.
Buenas, Arnau Ojeda para el Nacional. Yo quería preguntarle, bueno, el Rayo ha sido uno de los equipos que más ha incomodado a este Barça en Montjuïc. Quería preguntarle qué cree que ha hecho bien su equipo para incomodar tanto al Barça.
Bueno, creo que primero en la parte de la defensiva siempre intentamos ser un equipo muy agresivo para que precisamente conjuntos como el Barça, que tienen tantos mecanismos ofensivos y tienen unas posiciones en el campo tan mecanizadas y a través de la posición te van desarrollando su potencial ofensivo, a nosotros lo que nos interesa es generar cierto caos en la presión para que nos encuentren cómodos, propiciar pérdidas y atacar de manera vertical. Creo que lo hemos conseguido durante muchas fases del partido y en diferentes alturas del campo. Y después, para estar bien en este campo y sobre todo contra este Barça de Hansi Flick, creo que tienes que tener personalidad con balón, no despegarte de ella, no dar pases que no tengan una intención, una ventaja, quedártela, regatear, ser agresivos a este medio campo que ellos dejan libre. Entonces creo que hemos hecho muchas cosas bien y debemos reiterar todo aquello que es bueno e intentar corregir lo que nos ha penalizado.
Buenas, Íñigo. David González para Más que Pelotas. En el partido de hoy el Rayo Vallecano solo ha caído 5 veces en fuera de juego. Y digo solo porque normalmente esta temporada contra el Barça suelen caer muchas más. ¿Cómo habéis entrenado esta semana para intentar sortear la defensa del Barça? Gracias.
Bueno, creo que nosotros entrenamos en base al análisis del rival. El análisis del rival nos da muchas veces mecanismos ofensivos y defensivos. Entonces, de los extractos que conseguimos de la línea del Barça, intentar generar ejercicios, diseñarlos para que hoy, cuando se encuentre en esta línea y esta forma de presionar, le resulte familiar. Entonces, bueno, creo que todos los equipos y entrenadores actuarán así. Y creo que hemos estado bien, salvo algún despiste de algún jugador que todavía se te hace una situación anómala, porque generalmente todas las líneas defensivas corren hacia atrás y ellos corren hacia la línea del medio campo. Pero bueno, creo que lo que hemos hecho entrenando ha tenido efecto y bueno, ya este año no volveremos a jugar contra ellos, así que veremos si hay algún otro equipo que es capaz de superar.
Bona nit, míster Guillem Borràs de Iniestazo. En comparación al partido de la primera vuelta, ¿cuáles son las sensaciones que le deja el encuentro? Sobre todo, ¿se ha visto diferencias respecto al Barça? Ahora mismo se colocan líderes, también estáis vosotros, veníais en una grandísima dinámica. Si crees que ha cambiado algo y si es así, ¿qué destacarías?
Bueno, creo que tanto ellos como nosotros hemos tenido una evolución al alza. Ellos la línea ya la hacían muy alta, pero no de manera tan agresiva. No sé si recordáis el primer gol nuestro, pero viene de intentar hacerlo, pero de manera más agresiva, y encontramos este espacio. Nosotros creo que hemos mejorado en el aspecto ofensivo, sobre todo con balón, el saber quedarnos, el no solo correr, el no solo ser verticales, sino poder atraer para poder generar ese espacio. Entonces, bueno, sí, veo que los dos equipos hemos evolucionado. El partido creo que es similar en cuanto a que cada equipo con esta evolución, pero sigue manteniendo sus ideas, y bueno, nos han vuelto a ganar, así que, como decía al principio, un poco amargado todavía.
¿Qué tal, mister? Adrián Ragas para el 10 del Barça. Bueno, más que nada quería preguntarle un poco sobre Pedri, ¿no? Que aunque el Barça ha estado un poquito más espeso con balón hoy de lo que viene siendo habitual, Pedri ha vuelto a hacer un gran partido. Quería saber si ha hecho algún plan para minimizar su impacto, y ya también saber un poco qué opina como Pedri a nivel general, no como futbolista. Gracias.
Bueno, una de las cosas que hemos tenido en cuenta esta semana es intentar que él entre poco en juego. Esto es un tópico, una obviedad, pero sobre todo que en las situaciones en las que él entrase en juego, saber cuáles los patrones de pase que él suele realizar, ¿no? Entonces, para que los alejados o donde suele dirigir estos balones, que generalmente son tremendamente dañinos, pues estén controlados, y sabiendo que además luego él, si no ve ningún pase, es capaz de eliminar. Y bueno, a Pedri, yo soy un entrenador al que le gustan los buenos futbolistas, y él es un gran futbolista, y me encanta su estado de forma actual, precisamente porque él está mostrando esta fase ofensiva que ya ha mostrado durante tiempo, pero lo que me gusta de él es cómo es capaz de, en la faceta defensiva, abarcar terreno, hacer coberturas. A nivel emocional y a nivel enérgico se le ve que está conectadísimo, y eso contagia al resto. Bueno, una gozada verle jugar, salvo hoy.